Hey, good morning, folks. It's Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading and Trading Dakota. Today is Wednesday. It's the 12th of June, 2024. This is pre-market. So we're dealing with pre-market today, pre-market analysis. So specifically, I wanted to jump on now because you can see this time down here. Now, this is Central Time. I'm in the Central Time Zone. Um, but the reality is we are just a few minutes away. Actually, this is Eastern Time. This is Central Time down here. Eastern Time right down here, folks. So we're about 30 seconds away, a little over 30 seconds away from CPI. So we're gonna see what happens on CPI. So remember, folks, today is CPI and FOMC day. It's only happened twice in the last 5 years. Happened in December of 2019, and it happened in June of 2020. So those events happened just a few months away from each other. Again, we are 10 seconds away. Watch these candles right here, folks. Watch these very, very closely. In about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, algos. Go ahead, do your thing right now, folks. See which way this thing wants to see it. There it goes. There it is, folks. Look at this thing. It's just running like a striped ass ape. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. Look at the volume pouring in behind this thing. Yeah, so up at this level right now, folks, there's absolutely nothing that's holding this back. There are no positions that are being defended up here. Let me see if I can turn on some John Carter pivot points. Got some pivot points again. These are the majority are going to be from yesterday. And again, nothing up here as of yet. But yeah, that's so I don't necessarily have any levels for today up here other than John Carter pivot points, so pivot points that are left over from yesterday. So you can see on my chart right now, I've got this thin volume above this level, so 535.43, and thin volume below this level. We can look at, I got these on the 1-hour chart. So again, you can see that 1-hour chart again, thin volume above, thin volume below. We're going to go back to that 1-minute chart and kind of see what's going on. Again, folks, this is one of those candles, 162,000. That's massive for pre-market. We typically don't see those unless it is a day like today. So CPI. Now let's see how CPI came out. Okay, so here's the thing, and I'm looking at it on the page that I normally use. It's called Forex Factory. The forecast was 0.3% for core CPI. It came in at 0.2%, so worse than expected. Let me see. CPI month over month came in at, the expectation was 0.1%, came in at 0%. CPI year over year, expectation was 3.4, it came in at 3.3. So these things were less than expected. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. 2 o'clock today, folks, we have the federal funds rate. So we're going to see if if they're going to do anything to raise or lower interest rates. I don't think they will. It's my opinion that if they lower interest rates, something in the economy is broken. That is my opinion. I think that's the opinion that is shared by a whole lot of people out there. It's not just me, but it's shared by a whole lot of people. But again, yeah, look at that. I mean, it just ran like a striped ass ape this morning. And again, we've got these pivot points right here, ran over. We're going to see where these pivot points end up, once we get going this morning. So again, folks, CPI data came in a little bit lower than expected. So we're just going to, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about any reports that come out, particularly these big red folder events. And folks, this is, CPI is number one, it's my favorite day of the month to trade. But when you combine CPI and FOMC, kind of all bets are off because FOMC is my least favorite day, and there's 8 of those a year, generally speaking. But when you combine those two, it just kind of is what it is. So my favorite and least favorite all at the same time. But when you're dealing with a red folder event, like any red folder events or any red folder event, be aware that there is something going on, and you need to obviously know what's going on. But at the same time, don't allow yourself to create a bias that says, okay, the report did this, therefore the market has to do this, because it doesn't. That's just the reality is the market is going to do what the market does. Sometimes it just doesn't react the way that you think it should, and again, that will create a bias. But Anyway, that's I don't know what we're looking at yet, folks. I have no earthly idea. I would love to be able to say, well, you got a pre-market low down here at 37.29, a pre-market high, so yeah, I've got $5 to work with. Folks, I have no earthly idea. Now, there's always the possibility that that it dumps into open. I have no earthly idea what's going to go on, folks. Again, I love CPI day, but I hate FOMC day. It's just a reality. So again, I don't know what we're looking for today, folks, but I just wanted to show everybody kind of in real time what happens in pre-market on CPI day. So this is what happens CPI day, folks. I mean, every CPI day, it just either goes way up or goes way down. Pre-market gets all the fun. Now, if you enjoy our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Leave us a comment and share. Also, if you're interested in live daily trading, where we're going to talk about every single one of these trades, folks. Every single one of these trades will be gone over in real time with the entire group. You can look back to the video that I did yesterday and realize, hey, it was a real-time video. Now, there was a level yesterday. It was, where was that level? Let's go back to that level. It was 75 up in here. I think it was 534.74, that if we breach that to the upside where we're going up, guess what we did? We did, and it ran up, and it was a very, very nice play back to the upside. But again, folks, don't really know what we're looking at yet. I really don't know. We've got about 55 minutes to figure that out. But play what the chart presents you, folks. That's literally all you can do. If the price action is not to your liking, do not put on the trade. I mean, it's as simple as that, folks. If your setup is there and you like the setup, put on the trade. If your setup is, if you don't like what you're seeing for whatever reason, leave it alone. Live to fight another day. It's always best to not be in a trade and wish you were than to be in a trade and wish you were not. It's like flying airplanes, folks. It's better to be on the ground wishing you were in the air than being in the air wishing you were on the ground. I mean, it's the same exact thing, folks. And again, live to fight another day. Again, if you are interested in, trading with us, come check it out. Now, if you're interested in 920 crossover strategy, head on over to 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there. So go check that out at no cost to you other than a little bit of your most precious asset, which is your time, folks. It's not money, it's time. And speaking as a non-young person, it is absolutely time. They ain't making any more of it, folks. But anyway, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. We hope you do well in the market today. But again, follow your plan. Don't chase. We're not dogs. You don't eat out of a bowl. Don't chase trades. But again, hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you in the markets.